Okay, so a bit of a different video today. I'm sitting down. Normally I'm standing up, waving my arms around. We're going to do a Q&A. We're going to run through some questions and we're going to give back all the comments you've put in the videos below. So let's get into it. And as a bonus, we're giving away $200 PDP voucher. So stay tuned in this video to see how you can win it. Okay, first question, scan gauge 2 versus 3, pros and cons. Okay, straight away, the units themselves, they're two different sizes. So depending on where you're going to mount it, some people like smaller onboard diagnostic tools, some people like that bigger visual impact, and the other one straight away is one's touchscreen, one has buttons, everyone has preferences there, and color screen versus no color screen. So they're three big key features. And also the bit I love about it is you can dim the screen, the brightness up and down really easy, 2 fingers on the screen, drag it down and up. Updates you can do yourself with the scan gauge 3. It's really simple and easy. You can set audible alarms. You can have multiple screens laid out however you want. It's really intuitive. If you like all the tech and all the latest stuff, 3 is an amazing bit of gear. If you like it simple and you like buttons and you're pretty good at putting all your X gauges in and you don't mind doing a little bit of that, the 2 is a great bit of gear. It will give you all the same readouts, however the display on the 2 is only going to give you 4 readings because the screen size is limited, whereas on the 3 you can stack and change the screen layout to suit exactly what you want, and you don't even have to look at the alarms when they go off. You can set it to an audible alarm or you can make it so the screen flashes, so there's heaps of options there. And in saying that, I personally still run a scan gauge 2 and a 3. I have the 3 in the 300 series, and I have the scan gauge 2 in the 200 series and in the 70 series. We've obviously got that little nice console that goes on the top of the steering wheel, so it really sits well in that vehicle. It's not a visual impact for me. Yeah, look, I've got both and I still love both products. All right, next question. 70, 200 or 300 series Land Cruiser, and why? Well, I love them all. Hence why I still hang on to them all. Look, straight away, the 70 series I bought obviously for myself to run around. Love the ute. That's how it's still as a trade, because we pick things up, drop things off. It's rugged, it's rigid, it goes off-road. That's where it belongs. Around town, yeah, look, turning circle, you know, changing gears, all those sorts of things. Look, it comes into its own element in the off-road. That's why it's just got that following and that culture, that it's just the ultimate full drive for off-road. Obviously all the lockers, it's rugged, it'll go anywhere. It's a point and shoot car. It'll get you there and it'll get you home. It's made for the Aussie Outback. 200 series, look, I'd often refer that to, it's a couch on wheels. It drives good, it's my go-to car. My kids love it. We go away, there's heaps of space in the back seat, heaps of storage. There's, you know, if you've got 4 people in the car, it's a better car to go away with. However, it's not as rugged going off-road, ground clearances and stuff like that. It's got more things to probably go wrong, whereas like I mentioned with the 70 series, it's a simple car, however it'll go anywhere. It's still my go-to. I really love it. It's probably set up every day and it ticks more of my boxes that would be everyday off-road and family and work and play, so it's my go-to there. 300 series, yes, well, while it's still quite new, and there's a lot of development with the 300 series. It drives well, good fuel economy, it's comfort, it's got lots of features. Do you need all those features? Yes and no. However, it's definitely growing on me. Can I see myself getting rid of the 200 series? Not at this point in time, but that can change. So as an overview, I'm stuck. That's why I love them, and I've kept all 3 of them. Can only drive one right, but still, what would you do? Which one would you keep? Comment below. I still love all 3. Next question. Any info on the 70 series, big question, Donaldson Airbox? Well, what can I tell you? Yes, I've seen it, and it's an impressive bit of gear. Like I mentioned, I went over and met the engineering team, and all the guys at Donaldson did a factory tour over there. We went through the Donaldson Airbox that's going to be released for the 70 series, and we're going to have some more information to give you on that one soon. But all I can say is the detail and design time and the tooling and all the effort they've put into this one. The 200 series Donaldson Airbox has been amazing. You've seen all the hype. Be prepared, if you've got a 70 series, it's going to be the same and it's going to fix all of those issues for a 70 series. So stay tuned, and like we've said to a lot of people, we're going to have some big news coming soon. I can't give you too much information on it. However, no, I'm not going to say that. Stay tuned with that one. Next question. Okay, oh, this is a beauty. This one actually goes out to you, Jono. Is an FJ a Landcruiser? Well, just because it says it on the owner's manual doesn't mean it's a Landcruiser. I mean, look, a Prado, it could be a debatable argument. It's not a Landcruiser in my opinion, but anyway. Okay, next question. Will PDP be at Perth Bull Driving Adventure Show? Yes, of course we will. Massive marquee. We've got some big plans underway. So if you're actually thinking about coming down this year and seeing us, or you've got a trip planned into the state, or you're traveling around, make sure you pop down and see us. We're going to have some really good exhibitors. We're going to have some great guys on the stand, so if you want to ask tech questions, and suppliers. And something I mentioned earlier in this video, I'm not going to say what it is. We're planning to have that there, so I'm pretty sure you can read between the lines there. I've mentioned something, but anyway, I'll see you at the Full Drive Show. It's going to be bigger and better than ever before. Next question, future plans for the 300 series. How many times do I get asked this question? Yes, there is some big plans. However, I don't make rush decisions on having the final solution of what I want, because I don't want to change my setup over and over. I'm not one to build something and then go back on it. I like to plan it, execute it, use it, and I know I've nailed it. However, with a lot of our products and design time, we spend a lot of time making sure that the product delivers what I want as an end result. Now with that, with the 300 series, the back of the car, it's going to have a pretty awesome setup, and this is why I still love my 200 over the 300, and it's purely because of that reason. The 300 series front end, what am I going to put on it? Once again, I'm going to say the Full Drive Show, I'm going to commit to this. It's going to be done. It's going to be a bit of an epic pull off to get it there. So the front end's going to be done. We've got some stuff on the back of the car, and inside the car I want to have on display as well. So stay tuned. So come down to the Full Drive Show and check that one out. Or better yet, it might be a YouTube video before the show, so stay tuned with that one. Next up, is everything on the shelf ready to go? We say we've got it. Yes, it is ready to go. I don't endorse anything to be drop shipped. So if you ring us and say I want this, and I go, yeah, no worries, come and see us. It is all here. All our products are ready to go. So if it says it's there and it's available, it's there. Come and get it. We've got all the good gear. So definitely something I endorse. There's nothing worse than saying you can come and get it and we can't deliver it. So that one's definitely a big tick. What DC charger to get, 25 or a 40 amp? Now, that all comes down to your battery size you're running and where you're running it and what your future plans are. If we talk about under bonnet and the front end of the car with like our battery kits, I usually just say to people, 25 amp is where you're going to go to. The reason is, unless you're putting a lithium battery in there straight up, your normal 100 amp hour sealed lead acid battery isn't going to take 40 amps of charge. It'll get it, don't get me wrong. However, from a warranty point of view with that battery, if you look at the specs from the manufacturer, they're generally going to be around 25 to 27 amps of nominal charge. That is ideal for it. Anything above and beyond that can damage the battery. Also, when it comes to lithium, yes, you can put more charge into it, and if the battery's under the bonnet, look, how quick do you need that battery charged? Like anything in life, the slower you charge it, the longer it'll last. The more fast charge you put into something, I would still say, and I believe that it does deteriorate the life of the battery. Look, 25, 40 amp, that really depends on your application. Now, R-Max versus V-Spec snorkel. Look, tuned, not tuned, space, scrub bars, as aesthetics, what you prefer. You know, is bigger better? Yes, but it all depends on your airbox and other factors, and are you tuning the vehicle. From say a 70 series Landcruiser, if we start with that one, V-Spec to R-Max, look, at the end of the day, the ram head on top of the factory snorkel that comes on the vehicle, that is the restriction point on that snorkel. Getting rid of that and just putting a simple ram head on the top, that actually alleviates the airflow, the biggest one on that one. However, obviously putting the V-spec or the RMAX, seals the snorkel, and you're sealing it to the airbox, so obviously you can do your water crossings. 300 series though, RMAX. I'm not sold on the look of it. And then the other thing is the scrub bars. You have to stay tuned to see what I'm going to put on my 300 series. Look, it is personal preference. The big thing though across all of them is putting the pre-filter sock on the ram head. That's a big go-to for me, so that's a big positive. Filtering that air and having that raised intake point is a big tick, and being a one-piece design. So either, great options. All right, next. Thoughts on no more V8 Landcruiser? The day I would cry is when it is no more diesel Landcruiser and it's electric. So hey, look, we all know engines are getting smaller and more output. Yeah, I don't think it's you know.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
It's not great. Everyone loves a V8, a thong clap, you know, like that's been a massive thing. But hey, look, everyone loved the 1H FTE. That was amazing. It still is an iconic engine. I still love that motor. But things changed. So then we had the V8 and everyone had the 1H FTE and nope, not selling this Landcruiser, and then they've succumbed and now they've got a V8. Look, no more V8. I don't think it's the end of the Landcruiser. There's a lot of small capacity engines that have a high output. How long that's going to last is a lot of questions people are saying. I'm a massive believer of Toyota. I'm Toyota through and through. I love them. They don't make shit products, so that's why I love them and that's why we work with them, right? So, and that's probably why you've got one or want to buy one. So no more V8. It isn't a great day, but hey, we can't change Toyota's design and what they're going to do. We can only all comment and say we don't like it, but we've got to move with the times. So it is what it is. All right. Why is the 200 series in pieces? Okay, 200 series. Look, it's on the hoist because I thought it was a plane, and let's just say it didn't fly like a plane. It landed like an elephant, and maybe the bash pans, a few things got impacted, I suppose is the easiest way to say. And we'll leave it at that. We're going to get this thing back together. Like I say, I like to go and have fun out there, and sometimes potholes jump in front of you. What can I say? Okay, so if you've got any more questions, drop them in the comments below and we'll come back to you and answer them. We love reading the comments and engaging with you guys because obviously we love what we do, and we love seeing what you get up to as well. Now the $200, let's address that and see how you can win it. So it's as simple as tagging us on the journeys you've been with PDP products on social media. Just chuck this tag right here on the best shot or where you got bogged, on the beach, best sunsets, all that sort of stuff with our products and where they've taken you. We just want to see all the journeys and the fun stuff you've done with your vehicle and our products. And we love doing what we do, and we hope you love using them and getting out there enjoying it. It's as simple as that. Okay, and saying that, that's a wrap for this video. Like always, I'll see you on the tracks and I'll see you in next week's video.